Hey, Todd Burrier, toddburrier.com, and my message is simple. The truth should always be enough, especially in your network marketing, referral marketing, home business work. It should always, always be enough. Now, let me give you some insight into this and to why it will matter, because you'll be in situations. So, I'm a fisherman. I love to fish. Been fishing my whole life, and that old adage, there's an old saying about fishermen: early to bed, early to rise, fish like heck and make up lies, right? Really unfortunate. Why would you characterize fishermen like that? Because a lot of them lie. One of my favorite old movies where there's fishing is the Grumpy Old Men movies, where they're going after Catfish Hunter, and he's this catfish that they talk about as being, as big as a boat. They talk about how giant the fish was. Eventually, like in the last movie, they do hook him, and he is huge, but he's nowhere near as big as they present him, as this giant monster who could eat your boat, swallow you alive. And all my years of fishing, I consistently have heard people tell fish stories about the one that got away and how massive it is. And I've heard the same story more than once, and every time I hear it, that fish is even bigger. Or, you'll pull up into an area to fish, or you talk to someone about, a good spot, and they'll say, oh, you should have been here yesterday. Oh, it was incredible. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, right? That you should have been here yesterday. And so here's how it relates to your work. People are going to ask you, especially if you're promoting the financial aspect of your opportunity, which if you do it the right way, they will very rarely ask you. But if you do it at all the wrong way, you will incent these kinds of questions. And the one question is, well, how much money are you making? Right? Now, if you think about that question in and of itself, it's a ridiculous question. What other thing on the planet does anybody ever ask that? I mean, it's just not something that's normally asked. But when they ask you that, you have this internal dialogue, don't you? This dialogue like, man, I really would like them to join, but I'm early in my business, or I'm struggling along and I'm not making a whole lot of money. But what should I tell them? Tell them the truth. Just tell them the truth. I mean, think about it this way. If you have to be making a lot of money for them to join you, that's a wrong person. I mean, what you are accomplishing, if you're in an opportunity that's proven to be real, what you are accomplishing in this moment has nothing to do with their journey. Nothing, right? Whether you're not successful or massively successful is irrelevant, because they're going to have to go through their series of struggles anyway. The average business doesn't even break even until year 3. That's if it lives that long. In your business, you have this opportunity to grow something as long as you want. I mean, that's just the beauty of it. And you're going to come in and out. You're certainly not working it typically like you work your job. You should, but you don't, right? Because it's in your priorities, but it's not number one most of the time. And so, that's going to be the wrong person. If that is their focus, they're the wrong person. And you should have no issue saying, I'm working at it. I'm not making nearly what I'd like to make yet, but that's okay. That's how a real business works. But you could also say, it's none of your business. And if that's what you need to know to participate, you're probably not right for this. And don't be bold and be strong. Take it away from them. Why would you ask a question like that? I mean, that's a great thing to ask them. So why would you ask something like that? What does that mean for you, right? To me, it's totally a turnoff. But again, bottom line is, when you teach the right way to work, which I do, which is being kind, honest, respectful, no pressure, and no hype, you don't tend to see that. Most of the people I train and work with very rarely get that question. Very, very rarely. And even if for the people who hype money, right, or hype that it's easy, which is dumb, stupid to do. And you only got to get a few people, they tell lies, right? And lies don't work. Fishtails don't work. What does that lead to? It leads to people getting disappointed. It leads to people feeling like they got scammed or taken advantage of. That's not the legacy you want to have. That's not the environment you want to create. Anything of value is going to be difficult. Anything. Right? So, you got to be open about that. Hey, This ain't going to be easy. It's simple, but it's not going to be easy. And if you want to build something substantial, that's really going to take some time and some effort and some struggle. You're going to have ups and downs. I'll be with you every step of the way. And if you don't want to do it, it's fine with me, right? That's got to be where you come from. Remember this, honesty. I wish this wasn't true, but it is. Honesty is refreshing. It's admirable. It's attractive. It should just be normal, but it's not. It's just not. And so let's make it normal. Let's make it, I don't actually love the word normal. Let's make it common practice. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Let's make honesty common practice. And we will attract people who admire honesty. Isn't that who you'd want to work with? So I hope that this little lesson was valuable for you. Feel free to share this. If you have yet to visit my blog and get my 27 scripts that will really help you to consistently engage the right way in conversations and avoid these kinds of things, make sure you go to toddburry.com and put in your email and get your free download. Okay? Hey, have a great day.